Hello.
All
How
right.
you guys doing? How you doing, Johnny?
Good as always, you.
I'm all good. Welcome to the Cod Pot. Cod Pot.
He's messed it up already. Literally 30
Already
seconds in.
30 seconds in. Welcome to the Core Podcast. We are doing the marble run again. We're basically going to finish the row core marble runs that we were building a couple of weeks ago. We're going to actually finish them off.
We're never doing any more of these, ever.
Of course we are. These are great.
We're not.
They are awesome. I've had so much fun. I've been staring at mine, just wanting to build it, and yeah, I don't have many models that take so long that I can't just do it in one crack. What are you drinking, Johnny?
Today, I've got the remnants of the Camden from your barbecue I was at, and then I'm going to move on to my trusty cheap Corona.
I'm going to finish the remnants of my Jack Daniel's apple, just straight up.
All right, look at the big man on campus.
I know, right? I feel like I've gone full American today.
You're very American today. Have you changed your little Fiesta for a pickup truck as well, or?
No, I don't have my pickup truck yet. I was listening to country in the bar the other day. Listened to some
that was good
music.
Gotta love a bit of country.
So John and I were supposed to make an episode last week, and that just didn't happen because just things got out of hand, and we just ran out of time. And the time that we did have to make the podcast, we were either kind of an awkward hour or we were just hungover.
Yeah.
So we thought,
it was going to be a job at like 3 a.m. or it was going to be a very hungover podcast where neither of us was fully ourselves.
10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So we decided we're going to sit here, build our wooden models, and chat about the weekend and just talk stuff. Should be good and fun.
Talk SH1T.
Basically, yes, just catch up and just see what's going on. No real plan. What have you been watching, Johnny?
What have I been watching?
Yeah.
What have I been watching this week? Not a lot, apparently, is the answer. I don't even know. I think I've exhausted Netflix now. I've exhausted Amazon Prime because there's nothing ever on it.
There's a new series that started on Wednesday called something. High Score. It's a video game documentary. It is incredible. Watch the first episode tonight. Oh my word!
Yeah.
Also,
up our sort of street, or
yeah, it's kind of the history of video games, but instead of talking to the big companies, they're talking to the like the guy who made Pac-Man, the guy who made
the smaller people,
Space Invaders, and the guy who made E.T., the game that almost crashed the video game industry. So it's quite interesting. I was quite impressed with it. Also started watching Hoops on Netflix, which is like a Bob's Burger Archer type of thing, which is just extremely ludicrous. Quite funny.
Good. You'll have to ping me some links because I'll forget straight away, and then I can start watching.
Have you watched any of the DC trailers that came out today? Because DC's been doing some crazy stuff this weekend. It's the DC fandom.
I haven't, because I'm a sort of Star Wars Marvel nerd, but I do venture over that side if required.
The new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson. I was very skeptical about the whole thing, just kind of like another Batman reboot. But
yeah,
have you watched The Joker?
Yes.
It looks like the same kind of dark
styles and dark,
just very, very dark and brutal, and just kind of a whole different direction for Batman, which I think is going to be quite interesting. When I first saw the previs and that stuff, it kind of looked meh. But just watching that trailer, you can see it's really dark, really, really brutal.
I'll have to check it out.
And it's along with the same kind of timeline as the Joker, which is quite interesting. I don't know if he's going to be in it, but you can see his followers, the Joker followers.
Yeah.
There was also like Wonder Woman that dropped as well. I think it was a DC video game. It was just a bunch of DC stuff, which is quite interesting. We always get a lot of Marvel, but never a lot of DC stuff.
Marvel's obviously now rammed down your throat because Disney bought it, and that means you're getting shit tons of it until we can milk it
I feel
dry.
like a lot of people have kind of lost interest since Endgame. Kind of like people feel like there's quite a bit of closure with that and Homecoming.
Yeah, obviously they're trying to push other things, but we'll see. We'll see.
Rachel's still skeptical about the Batman, but it got me. I'm not one to get hyped up, but it looks interesting.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure we will. Are we going to crack on with these models and get these done?
I'm going to flip my camera down.
Oh, you're not going fancy this week then?
No, I haven't set up a second camera yet.
Oh,
I'm streaming off my new PC. That actually works. So
yeah, Kirby's PC he built scared a lot of people.
I can build PCs now. Sponsor me.
Qualified PC technician Kirby over here.
Yeah. So the progress I've made basically is I've built that so far. These are all the little marble tracks. So I did all of that in my own time. Tonight's plan
this is why I said we're never building another one.
Tonight's plan is to build all the little structures and then basically put these on it, and it should be done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
I'm extremely satisfied with how that's all fitted into the frame.
That does look. How does yours mechanically work so far?
You turn the wheel and it goes up.
Yeah, but you got a ratchet on there as well.
Maybe ruin it up. Yeah, it only goes like so far back so you don't smash it to bits. I was extremely impressed. Put it that way with the design thought that's gone into it.
I just got these little piston boys throbbing up and down.
Throbbing up and down, did you?
Throbbing. I think it's going to be another innuendo bingo episode.
Innuendo bingo. Well, I was all over Kirby's dick on the weekend.
Yeah, he was playing around my dick.
We drilled some big holes in it.
Yeah, because it couldn't start. The one time I decided to have a barbecue, it pisses down with rain. And then the second we get everything up, it stops.
I said to Kirby all of the week before I was like driving down there. I was like, "What is your wet weather plan? It's gonna rain. What are you doing?" No, it won't rain. It always says it's gonna rain. It never rains. We got up on that Saturday morning and it was throwing it down. Kirby's like, "I'll pick you up from your hotel. I've been to B&Q. I've got some like rain covers. We're gonna have to rig something up for the day." I'm like, "Right, whatever."
It worked. Basically, when we bought everything for the bar, I said to the wife, "Let's get a gazebo just in case," and she said no, because there are tons of gazebos everywhere. And then we decided to have the barbecue. Pisses with rain, and it's impossible to find a gazebo.
Does Sarah know that you're blaming her for this?
Shh. Hopefully she's not watching.
Hopefully she is watching. She best be watching.
I'm going to get an earful when I'm done here. Then I need to turn my cap backwards so that you don't just see like just that all the time.
Cap back. This guy is one of the hardcores. Oh, that was not a good click.
I heard that.
Yeah, I don't know what it was yet.
Could you get the satisfying clicks?
That wasn't one of them. Oh yeah, we've had an accident over here. I've cracked the base. It'll be all right. I'll patch it up with some wood glue after.
Yeah, I'm doing my wood glue because this piece that I've just put on is a bit too wobbly for my liking. So this is how I do it. I just little cocktail stick.
This is the most concentration I've ever seen you put into anything.
You say that every episode.
Yeah, well, one day I won't be as surprised, clearly. But for now, I'm still surprised.
Cute. So what else is people are watching? What have you guys been watching on the telly or whatever, wherever you watch your watchings? It's always fun to kind of find new and interesting things. Sarah's been properly addicted to Married at First Sight. So
Yeah, that's up Vicky's sort of street, not mine, mate. To be honest, Vicky watches, what is it? 90 Day Fiance or some shit like that. It's actually genuinely, I watched it with her. Not as bad as you'd think.
I don't mind sitting and watching these kind of shows with Sarah, mostly because her reactions. She just gets so into it, and like,
exactly. It's good.
And she gets all excited. I'm just like, just watching her reactions is the entertainment for me.
Man, my knees are killing me again. Right.
What you been doing on your knees?
Putting rain coverings up at your house. My shoulder's still not recovered, actually.
You were never on your knees doing that.
I'm on my knees, but my shoulder from holding that pole up while you were faffing on for 20 minutes hurts.
What was I doing? Oh, yeah, I was playing with the dogs.
I don't know. You were playing with the dogs, and I was stood there like holding a pole for 20 minutes. I'm like, with all the tension of every bit of like waterproofing on it. I'm like, what is he doing?
Basically, as we were putting up the waterproofing or making the waterproofing better, my mate rocked up and brought his dog as well. The dog's it's about 5 months old, so he's a little puppy and he's mental. So I had to try and control my dog and Henley and like get them to introduce each other and get the dogs to get comfortable with each other while Johnny's just standing there holding a pole for 20 minutes.
Yeah, and the pole's like under tension, holding like a waterproof sheet up that we've rigged up above the like Kirby's outside bar into the fence. So my arm is like literally being pulled constantly, and I'm like, what is he doing? Like typical Kirby fashion. He's like, all right, sorry, I was just playing with the dogs. Like, all right, don't mind me.
No, we haven't finished them, Chris. We carried on with them off stream so that we could get to a point so that we can finish them on stream.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I will post you on, Chris, and you can see how like frustrating and annoying these things are after like 20 minutes.
No, don't post them. In the description, there should be a
there's an affiliate link. Get yourself down there. Like that, Kirby. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, this is why I do all that stuff.
Yeah, Kirby does our stuff. I just turn up and look somewhat presentable.
Yeah, every time we start a stream, you join. Every time we start a stream, you join in later and later. And it makes me more and more angry.
I had stuff to do.
Because I rock up here like half an hour before to make sure everything's good and everything's working. And then just as it gets closer and closer.
He even texts me today. He's like, dude, 10 minutes. I'm like, I know. I'm just sorting myself out, mentally preparing myself.
I'm sure I was supposed to use these last time.
Mine's getting stuck. Uh-oh.
Are your gears? Are your shafts too tight?
I don't think I waxed the holes enough.
You can't go wrong with too much wax.
Well, something ain't moving. I'm not sure what yet, but I don't really want to just force it. Oh.
Ooh. Ooh. That was another crack that's not supposed to crack.
What is going on? Hang on, we've got major issues at this end, Kirby. I don't mean the wood model.
Yeah. That does sound
I heard a crack.
I think no, it's a safe crack. I'm just trying to get it out of the frame. Oh no, that's cool. It's just a frame. C22. Sí, señor. Sí, señor.
Sí, señorita.
So Johnny's peer pressure got me to smash a keg over my head on the weekend.
Right. Who knows the rule? Who knows the rule about when you buy a little mini keg? It has to go over someone's head, and it was Kirby's party.
I've never heard that rule before, but at the same time, I've never had a mini keg before.
No, I hadn't heard that rule before either. No, it's a thing that's I've heard of, but it's maybe a North thing.
Yeah, we don't do crazy things like that down south. But I did it.
You did do it. You did a good job. Oh no.
I got like good 3 whacks in it.
Yeah, before you decided it wasn't the best idea you'd ever had.
It wasn't my idea. It was your idea.
Yeah, the best ideas. But Rachel, we did use the buddy system, so it's all good. I said I would call him an ambulance if needed.
No, my wife did.
I also said I would take you to some sort of.
To be fair, I don't
emergency.
live far from the hospital, so we could have walked.
Well, it'd be faster than ringing an ambulance. I tell you that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get down my street.
Yeah, true. God, London parking, man. I don't know how you deal with it.
Should we talk about London traffic?
Honestly, mate, I didn't have an issue with it. I don't know what you're on about.
No, but you never went inside the M25, basically.
I did. You live inside the M25.
No, I live outside of it.
Well, you live on the just outside of it.
Basically, how long did it take you to drive down from the north, Johnny?
Yeah, about 4.5 hours.
How many miles is that?
I'm not sure I'm obliged to share such information that could highlight speeding. No, it's about 300 miles.
Okay, so 300 miles, 4 hours. Okay. Guess how long it took me to drive 5 miles? 2.5 hours.
Dude, you did this to yourself.
I did not.
The north is so much cheaper, so much friendlier, and so much less traffic.
Are you saying the people that were at my party weren't friendly? Why am I gluing everything?
They were friendly. Always friendly.
I guess they're all South African, so I don't know if that counts.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, technically, you are really Southerners.
Yeah, we're a lot more south than usual.
I really don't know what's going on with this thing. I've broke the lift thing somehow.
Is it your ratchet? Maybe your ratchet's catching.
Oh, I think... Is that it? I need a ball. Where's the balls?
Oh, this one's tight. Can't get in there. Oh, I don't want to break it. I'm always quite nervous when I have to push it in when it's too tight. Like, makes you wonder, are you pushing it in the right hole?
Mate, an inch makes all the difference.
Like, these are serious questions.
Honestly, these wood models are a lot more complex than I thought they'd be. To be brutally honest.
Do I have the right piece? Yes. Okay, so...
Why is it catching so much?
Okay, it's in. I just had to pop it in.
Oh, yeah?
Never felt so nervous trying to shove something in a hole. Okay,
oh, my days.
In this episode, Johnny fiddles with his thing.
This is going out the window in a minute, mate. I'm not even joking.
What did you do to it?
I don't know. It was working all right last time. I just think it's a bit tight. Need some caulk.
Need some wax.
Fill up some of these, some wax and some caulk to fill up these holes. Well, that's where it must be catching.
Caulk will just fill up holes.
To be honest, the whole of this side is just loose as an adjective that I use quite a lot, but isn't a PG adjective.
Well, if you're going to use that, try and fill the adjective with something more interesting.
It's loose as fork.
Tight as a banana.
What is it with you and bananas? Oh, just go round you.
Oh, nearly saw.
Your fork.
Okay, apparently that should go like this. It doesn't look like that in the picture.
Mate, apparently it should do a lot of stuff on the picture that it doesn't do. This ratchet's getting snapped off in a minute. I'll tell you that.
I thought it was so genius.
It is genius, but it's annoying me right now.
I mean, you're an engineer. Can't you figure out how to fix a ratchet?
The ratchet's not the problem, it's the other bits.
Maybe it was that crack earlier that just...
That was just a bit on the base plate, one of them bits where I pushed a bit hard.
That was a bit fiddly. See, I can't put glue on these bits because... Because it will stop the balls from rolling smoothly down the ramps. And
there was a cracking noise.
No, it was just one of these lifting. Or did you have a crack?
No. I had a cracking noise. No, I've done an error. I've done a big error.
What is your error?
I'll tell you if I can fix it or not. I might need some gaffer tape.
Last one. So you're playing games this week, Johnny?
Have I been playing video games?
No. Yes.
No time in my current life situation. Work's been a bit crazy again, hasn't it? But we're getting through.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
I'm sure I brought some tape. I did. I've got tape. We're all right.
We're all right.
She's a good one. Maybe I'll staple it as well. Yeah. Let's do that too. Why not? I don't know if I can get in there with a stapler.
That's what she said.
Ironically, now that bit's snapped off, it's working perfectly.
What, you're trying to get it back on?
I'm not even showing you, dude, the state of the mess over here currently.
How important is that bit?
Quite. I'm choosing what we do next time.
You can choose at any time you want, Johnny. You just don't.
This week, I'm choosing something we're doing next time. But bearing in mind, the next one will be the weekend before I go on holiday. That's right. I'm going on tour.
Johnny, and you didn't even invite me.
I literally saw you last weekend. We have like a bi-yearly meetup, basically. I don't know what to do here. I'll bring you something back. Don't worry, Kirby.
As long as it's not Corona.
The beer or...
Either. Like, you left me with Corona last time.
The beer. Let's just clarify.
Dumped a bunch of Corona on me.
I didn't. I did you a lovely trade deal.
Your Corona for your Camden.
Yeah. Basically, I had a box of Corona I took down, and I didn't have enough room to fit the Camden I was taking home, so I just left him with some of the Corona and was like, you can keep them.
Okay, I need the N piece.
I need a new piece.
Is that a P? Yeah, that's a P. Is that a U and an N? It once took me longer to do the last 3 mile to the XL Center than the whole trip down from
the northwest.
Yeah, it can be really, really. See, I live by the tunnel, the Dartford Tunnel, which basically means the nearest place to cross is 20 miles upriver in London. So there was basically there was an oil spill outside of the tunnel, so the entire tunnel was shut down for the whole day. I messed up everything. It took me 30 minutes to go and drop my dog off and 2 hours to get back.
Right, Kirby, I'm going to be honest. This is a very temporary fix. Why have I got my stapler? You'll see. You will see.
That I don't have.
You might have the bit I need. See if you can post it up.
Because I need a piece called the end piece. Okay, I need this.
That might hold together. We'll give it a go.
Oh, there's the end piece. I had it all the time. Okay, I've got N. I've got P. See, basically all of these tracks are labeled, and I've got to find all them. N, P, U, yes.
Come on.
D. Boom, baby. He just gone and done it. So why didn't you answer my FaceTime earlier, Johnny?
I was taking a shit.
Honestly, Johnny, I think we could have had a moment there.
Dude, you've done it to me before where you've actually answered. That's the worrying sort of thing.
When is
in all
that?
of this. You've done it before to me. I'm sure you have.
And I'm not denying that I haven't, but when?
I don't remember, dude. We've had a lot of strange times in our shortish career together.
I'm so bummed that there's no SolidWorks World next year. 3D
So am I. Yeah.
I feel like we should still get together and get pissed for 5 days.
Dude, it's there's more difficult matters in my eyes at that time.
Like what?
This is going to need some super glue. Where is that?
I like you've made like no progress.
I have made progress. I've just had an accident.
That sounds like anti-progress.
Right. It was meant to be the easy episode where everything was sorted. Basically, that snapped.
What does that do?
Lifts the thing up.
How did you snap that?
I think I was being a bit too brute force-ish. You know, unlike me, there was too much force put through such a small member. Where is my sellotape drawer?
See, that's the thing, is if you put too much force on something that's a bit too tight, it's gonna snap your bit.
Yes, we've got the troop repair kit. We're all good. Love it. Industrial super glue.
Why is that called the troop repair kit?
When I do Star Wars events, it's the box I take with me.
Don't you have like I've seen people in cosplay, well, not cosplay, but like walking around the showroom, and their costume is the cosplay repair guy, and he'll just have everything you need. Just like
Yeah. Honestly, when we do conventions and stuff with our stand, you get so many people coming up to you asking, like, do you have this I can use? Do you have this I can use? Then what you get is I heard a snap.
Nope.
Then bit of the old zip kick.
just don't get a whiff of it.
That's all right, mate. Second-hand high is nothing to worry about. Absolutely rock solid, and actually physically smoking currently.
That means you spray too much. Like, you literally need nothing for that stuff to work.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it's warm.
Well, yes, it's an exothermic reaction.
Well done. Oh, it's very warm.
I mean, Johnny might as well have just broken the whole thing. Like, you broke the biggest bit on there.
All right, God, everyone's a critic nowadays, isn't there?
It's the life of it being on the internet.
He wasn't such a critic when I was helping him fix his dick. Oh, God, it's stuck
You
to
shared
me
a
now.
beer afterwards on my dick.
Yeah, after I could sit in the dry. His dick was very wet. Caution, slippery when wet.
It was a right mess.
I think
like,
based on that snapping, what I'm going to do as an engineer is coat the outside of this in super glue. And sort of like make a snide epoxy resin.
Ooh, cheeky.
Oh, I'm going to be high as a kite.
Yes, my neighbors are going away.
Are they?
Yeah, the ones that are attached to us, so they'll be a lot less noisy. Like, they aren't
They're
that
quite
noisy.
noisy.
Not really, but just they've
Irritating.
got teenage kids, so they're always shouting at the kids.
Oh yeah, I know the one. Yeah. She look. I know. Yeah, I can't give my description of what I would use the wording.
Like, it's especially the one kid.
Oh man, my eyes are on fire.
You're gonna pass out.
I just hope I ain't got any drugs test at work soon because I'm high as.
Now they'll be testing for kicker.
Kicker and super glue. Mate, that's some good stuff. Right, so we're back in one piece.
You're back on track.
Cemented.
It only took you 30 minutes to just be exactly where you were.
Is that how long it's been? Oh no, I've got all the rest on. I just need to get this bit working properly again.
And you're done.
Apart from this bit that's broke, yeah.
So you really got ahead of yourself. I've still got quite a bit to do.
Got a bit excited the last time. I peaked too soon. Jobs are good. In other good news, my R2-D2 dome arrived.
Ooh, I saw a picture of it.
Mate, it's the sexiest thing alive.
Is it in the room with you?
It's in the cupboard. It's in a box though. I'll hang on. I'll pull a photo up of it. And no, Chris, you're right. I couldn't have broken anything bigger. You know me. Go hard or go home.
So yeah, back onto actually, I was gonna say something about video games. I've been playing the new Flight Simulator, and my lord, is that a good game?
Dude, the graphics and everything on that look absolutely unreal.
Best part is my PC can play it on Ultra.
I'd hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, because I'm gonna have to get that because it looks amazing. But well, I know my laptop will be able to handle it, but I'm going to be jealous of your immense graphic capabilities. Where am I? I haven't got the best photo of it, but this. Where's the share screen button? I always forget. There we go.
Oh, I'm making a little bit
unreal.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty damn expensive as well, sadly. Such is life.
Is that spun? What is it? Aluminium?
Yeah, spun aluminium.
And then laser cut with a robotic arm. Or CNC'd. Laser
cut. So I've got a... Oh no, I've made the problem worse.
This is not working at all now.
My epoxy's made it like fatter than the... Well, not fatter than the gap, but extremely tight in the gap.
Sounds like you got a bit of sanding to do.
No, never. You might not be far off. I'll get my little files out. But yeah, it's an absolutely amazing piece. I'm glad to have been able to snag one.
Why did they go quickly?
Guy does like a run of 15 every 6 months, basically.
15. How else can you get them?
Aluminium, not a clue. 3D printing's the next sort of technique of choice.
Oh, I need to do shaft.
Sorry that this is a horrible noise, but life goes on. And now it looks like I've got. This is a real good look here now, isn't it?
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've just been doing glue, and now I've got piles of white powder from my sanding.
Someone say sanding, and there's Danny. He's Danny.
Danny to come out of the woodwork. Danny, where are you when I need you? I should post this down. You can sort this mess.
Danny, have you played Flight Simulator yet? Oh, I need my shaft tool. How does it work again?
If in doubt, get a diamond-covered file out, and it'll sort every problem in your life.
Sounds like a fancy file.
Nah, it's just a set I got off at Amazon. Same as usual, cheapest chips. They're really good for getting into. What do you rate my technique, Danny?
I know he printed like a life-size Eevee the other day, so it might be that.
Best get rid of that. How are we looking? Oh, I'm not a fan. I don't even know where the wax is.
That's quite smart, Danny. I need to get this up. I'll probably need to. Sounds like a rough.
Sounds like a right faff.
So basically, with Flight Simulator, you either play with a keyboard or a yoke or something like that. Keyboard is kind of, it's the easiest.
Yeah, it's obviously most accessible, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't logged into Facebook yet on my PC, so I'll just have to show you this. He's basically made. Damn it! It's not working. It's not showing us. It's basically made a yoke.
Why don't you send it on to me, mate, and I'll pull it up on mine.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Forward the image on. All right, chill out. There you go.
Did you design that, Danny, yourself? Should be three pictures in a video.
Three pictures in a video. Am I meant to be skipping through them? What's the crack here?
Yes.
I'm just slightly worried about if I go the wrong way, I don't know what the next. Oh, gold. That's a genius idea.
It sits on your keys. I think you have to go back to show the video.
Hope there's nothing dodgy on my newsfeed.
So yeah, it just allows you to use your keys as a joystick. That's fucking genius, Danny. I need to make one of those.
Yeah, that is insanely genius.
That's really cool. I'm impressed. Because I don't have a joystick, and a joystick's going to cost like up to £100. Look at seesaws. A yoke is even more expensive, and I'm not willing to invest that kind of money into the game yet. Even though that I'm absolutely loving it. And there's a couple of other games that I'll play, like Squadrons, which is coming out.
Oh yeah, that looks insane. Honestly, I can't figure out what is going on here, but this Ratchet thing's coming off.
B16. I'm definitely gonna forward that to some people and see what they think of that joystick, because a lot of people I've chatted to, they're like, the game's quite annoying because you can't play with a joystick. Or Danny, you should post it on the Flight Simulator Reddit. See what people say. I reckon you'll get a few people that'll be well impressed with that.
Yeah. Oh, get in the hole. Where's the thing gone? Oh, there's going to be swearing here.
I'm loving this. You're having the worst time ever, and it's glorious.
You know what I'm like when stuff doesn't start working out for me? It just does your beeping head in. I don't even know where I put the box of parts either. There's so many problems.
I don't know if this helps, but I'm going swimmingly right now.
That doesn't help whatsoever. There's just bits falling off. Like, what the hell is that noise now? There's bits falling off left and right.
This is great. Thank you.
Shut up.
So I'm still trying to figure out a way that I can convince Sarah to let me shave my head. And
honestly, who thinks if Kirby shaved his head, he would just look like Alan out the second Hangover? It would be absolutely 100% glorious, mate. As people know, I'm not often one for Kirby's stupid ideas. I tend to keep to a straight and narrow path. Isn't that right, Kirby?
But the thing is, I want to do it to see what it looks like, and Sarah says no.
It'll be good.
I think it'll be great, but I've got to try. I think my neighbors helped me out quite a bit to try and figure out a good way to do it. And it's if you do those Macmillan cancer things. So you donate money, and when people donate money, you then if people donate X amount, you shave off X amount. So if I do that and I don't shave my head, I'm a douche. So it's kind of, if I sign up for it and I do it.
Good on you, sort of jobber.
Yeah, number one, donate money to a good cause. Number two, I get my head shaved.
And Sarah can't tell you off because it's for charity.
Yeah, you see where this is going. Don't worry,
dude. I know how this system works. Well, actually, I don't, but I'm pretty sure Vicky wouldn't be impressed if I said I was going to shave my head.
We should do it together, Johnny.
I'm going to say hard pass.
See, this is why we need.
I will gladly donate the money to charity for you.
I just realized I'm building off my table. So
I just realized.
Oh, that's cool.
I just realized.
It's like a little Batman logo.
I just realized I hate wooden models.
Why?
Because it's all gone Pete Tong.
What is Pete Tong for those that wouldn't know what Pete Tong is? Wrong, basically.
Yeah, it's gone very wrong, very quickly.
Why do you say Pete Tong?
I don't know. It's just a thing that people say in the UK.
They don't say it down here.
Well, you're not. None of you are British anyway down there. No. It's probably quite a northern thing. Pete Tong, I think he's a DJ or something. I can't remember. Yeah. Is Chris still watching? If Chris is watching, he'll know the thing. Chris, Pete Tong. Pete Tong. It's Cockney rhyming slang. I remember what it is now. It's all gone Pete Tong. Forking wrong.
Sometimes
Will we get away with that?
No, baffles me.
Cockney rhyming slang baffles you?
Yeah, because it never makes sense. Like, what's the point of it?
Dude, you are the Cockney of the two of us.
Not really. I do live near London, but
Oh, beep, did he beep, beep?
did you break it again?
No, there's no breakages. It's just... Why did I have to get the difficult one? You did research, didn't you? And someone had told you that this one was a nightmare.
Nah.
Bull poop.
I showed you 4 and you chose the one that you wanted.
Why is it not coming out the hole?
That seems a lot shorter than it.
Mate, there's going to be tempers lost here in a minute.
I cannot wait.
It's about 1,000,000 degrees in here as well.
If it helps, I'm having troubles too.
It doesn't help.
Let's have another.
If in doubt, bust a cap.
Basically, the instruction says that
That's going to overflow now.
Higher. As in taller. That should be like there, but it's not.
I'm not being funny, but I've got 2 engineering degrees and this is just taking the absolute piss out of me.
I think it's great.
I know what you think. You think it's the best thing ever. And I never felt this way before. Hang on a minute.
It's for you. I'm going out to you. Did you finger it out?
Hang on a 2-seconded minute.
Hang on a 2.
Oh no. Where's it getting stuck? Oh no. Oh no. Where the hell's that gone? Oh. This one's not going to be fun to watch back. Well, it might be for you. Oh.
Okay, C16. Sí, señor. Sí.
Sí, señorita.
How was Legoland, Johnny?
Wet.
Other than that,
Honestly, mate, I haven't been in a very long time. And it was smaller than I remembered.
it's because you're bigger.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said to me.
But all the parents with kids there.
Let's not discuss that part. Put it this way. Vicky went to the toilet when we first got there, and I felt like a proper dodgy fella stood around. That's the only way I can describe it of how I was feeling. Oh, now why is that missed?
You feel like proper awkward.
You feel like there's
Like you
some
shouldn't be
dodgy.
there.
I wouldn't say shouldn't be there, but
You shouldn't be
there's
there.
definitely some dodgy people walking around. Put it that way.
I know people have been like turned away from the gates because they're on their own, don't have kids with them.
Yeah, well, they weren't turning anyone away on this day. There was a few fellas wandering around. I thought, hang on a minute. You look a bit... Right, where's that super glue again?
Again?
No, I've not broken something. This is just an improvement.
Sure it is.
Are you nearly done? How are you getting on?
Yeah, last 3 bits of track on, and then I've got to put the spiral thing on, and then I've got to do another thing. So yeah, I'm quite close.
Yeah, I've been quite close for about 2 hours.
Is that how long we've been doing this for?
No. Oh, I've just covered my hand in kicker as well, and it stinks.
V. Okay, that one is nice and snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. They made these pictures now really small.
Right.
Have you finished yours?
The only thing that's slightly irritating me is that's just catching ever so slightly too much. So basically, mine has a thing when the lift goes down and it starts to move up, it has like a foot that is weighted and comes up and stops the next ball rolling into nowhere. But that bit's just ever so slightly getting caught. Oh, no. I'm dropping stuff left and right as well. The whole thing's been an absolute disaster. And now that's stuck.
You know, I'm not going to lie, but that sounds like a you problem.
Aren't they always? Oh, don't do this to me.
Is it stuck again?
Mate, you know there's going to be swearing and stuff in a minute if this doesn't free itself up. Go on. Go on. I think it's because his back bit's a bit twisted, but I'm past giving 2 foggies.
Oh, oh. No, we're safe. We're safe.
Oh, mate, I'm so warm as well.
Have you watched the Twilight films, Johnny?
Have I watched them?
Yeah.
I've sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what in the almighty mother of God is going on with this piece of... I've watched a few of them.
Well, I need to undo the spiral thing now.
They're all right.
I watched them back in uni. That was the last time I watched them. Mostly because I had nothing else to watch.
Yeah. It's all done.
I know Danny's a big fan of it.
Is he?
Mm.
I did have him pegged as a Twilighter.
He loves glitter.
No comment.
Oh, this is cool. I'm doing my spiral now. So I've placed it. Now I've got to push it down and lock it into place.
Man, I'm not being funny, but this is seriously going out the window in a second.
You know what, truthfully, I thought your model was the coolest. I was quite jealous about that. Oh, you get to build the cool one. I'm kind of glad now.
Honestly, dude, this has been an absolute monumental muck on, and that's me putting it nicely. And I feel like I'm engineering fixes for stuff left and right with glue. And I love how you're using wood glue, and I'm like, I ain't got time for that.
Oh, I don't need like Instabond.
I do.
Oh, so typically soaks in and it doesn't look as nice. I made sure I got clear glue, drying glue.
Yeah, well, maybe, mate. The problem is, I don't have the patience.
Patience is a virtue, Johnny.
Hang on an absolute foggy minute. I reckon.
You made a mistake.
No, I reckon I might be sorted.
Oh, no.
No, forget I said anything. Oh, now it's stuck again. What's going on?
Don't you hate it when your balls get stuck?
It's not happened to me yet.
Well, sounds like you're having a real problem there.
I don't really understand.
Yeah, I think this is the last piece.
See, I must be turning that the wrong way then. Oh, it's got an arrow on it, you dumb barstool. Hang on. Apart from it's a little bit greasy, I think that's just to do with the amount of super glue I put on that bit I snapped. But hang on, this is a two-hand operation because it's so ratchet. Good news, Kirby.
You done it.
I've done it.
I am literally putting the last piece in now. I think.
Yeah, boy. Man, I wouldn't want to sit and turn this all day. You'd be sweating like a fat boy in Greg's.
Okay, I've got bits left over, which is.
I had some left over, mate. I just made them disappear.
Boom. So
Go on, then give it a twirl.
It's exactly the same. I've just added some carousel on. So.
Yours is very quiet compared to mine.
So?
Yours is extremely quiet. Oops.
Why? I waxed everything that it asked me to wax.
I waxed everything. I just had to re-glue some stuff together to make an engineering improvement.
This is exciting. I have not wrote. I don't know what this is going to look like.
I think we lost the Kirby. Interesting. I've never lost Kirby before. Hang on.
Whoops.
What are you doing? I've just been talking to them. I'm like, I've lost Kirby. This hasn't happened before. Hang on.
It actually has. I bumped the button here. This is like set to back on Chrome, so it just like backed me out of the stream. Before
I just heard a beep in my ear, and I was like, "What's going on? Where's he gone?"
The suspense. How does yours work, Johnny? Have you rotated yours?
I have indeed.
Let's have a look and see how yours runs.
It's not very smooth, but it's it's got some interesting features, to be fair. I quite like it can go either way around what I'm calling the castle. And then it's got obviously the bottom pin thing. And it catches the ball in here. And then as you wind, it takes it round, kicks it out, down the little ramp, round and into the castle, out one of the two ways, across the little bumpy bit, and then through the pins.
How does it choose which way it goes to the castle?
You're going to make me lose all the balls now. Hang on, I'll show you. It's similar to what happens down here, but inside there's like a little switch.
Oh, a little pivot.
Yeah, a little pivot point. One of two ways. That's rolled under my printer.
Okay, so let me switch to mine.
Let's have a look, see then.
Let me get rid of this banner quick. Cool. So, all my balls are collected there, and I've got one little crankshaft. It's in.
All you what, sorry?
All my balls are collecting here at the bottom. And I got
a good set there, haven't you?
I've got to rotate the shaft, and then they fall into this little hole, which they rotate to the top. Look, first one's coming out.
I think yours rotate them faster than mine does.
There we go. And then it gets to this, where it does a little step thingy.
Very nice. Oh, can it only take one at a time, or can it manage the two? But it's managing two at once there. So do you run out of balls at some point? Yeah, you do. You've run out of balls, you see. Mine's got like a constant ball feed.
I think it's because I'm doing it slowly.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that's quite satisfying, isn't it?
Okay. And then this one will rotate the other way.
Holy. Nice. That was the same way.
Was it?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, he's lost the ball. It gets a bit tiring, the whole turning thing, doesn't it?
This is so dope. I'm so pleased with this.
I am now. I've improved mine. It's much better.
Mine means 0 improvement.
Yeah, till you snap the handle off.
I'm just gentle with this.
Something like that.
This is just so satisfying.
I love the spiral. Yeah, that's brilliant. That. How does it keep it in the track?
Centrifugal force.
How come it's getting stuck there? That's the only thing that's slightly annoying me.
There's a lip. Basically, these 2 bits of track that are joining in.
And not quite level.
And this one is slightly higher. So when it comes down, because it's just dropping there, it's going along.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like maybe with a bit of filing or sanding here and there, it could be improved. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think I did a bit of sanding on a couple of points just before with the little file, just to get it to run a bit freer. My main mistake was obviously snapping that big bit in here. Snapping that one there was a major error. So now you can see it's got like a load of glue.
The main thing.
The literally the main movement point snapped, but that laser cut notch here.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it's there for, to be honest. I think it's there. You see there, it clears the thing with it.
Yeah, it clears the top of the shaft.
Yeah, it clears the other head thing. But it's a bit of a weak point because it's that much thinner, especially with them little holes drilled in it.
I mean, essentially what you could do is you could thicken it out at the bottom just to keep it a constant thickness.
Yeah, what I might go back and do is obviously sand that super glue off and put like a bracing piece across there because there's nothing stopping you having anything on this side.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Chris, we could easily add motors to this. I've seen people adding motors to these as well.
Next time, maybe.
Maybe.
Chris, you got any suggestions of what we can build next? Within reason, that's easy to do within an hour?
An R2-D2.
No, that's not easy to do within an hour, and it's also not within our budget.
I feel like I lost the ball somewhere. Oh, there they are. So, Jonny and I are looking to do some other kind of multi-episode projects at some point. We're still trying to figure out what we want to do. Or what one idea we had. Push fit airfix. I've done some of those.
I would be game for that. I'd be game for that, but I'm not doing any painting. That's my only little thing.
I did some painting on my ATST push fit airfix.
I'll tell you what we should do. What we should do, Kirby. We put them together. We post them over to Matt Long in America, and he paints them with his airbrush for us while he's on an episode.
I really doubt they'll survive that far.
They'd be all right in the big box.
Yeah, I've thought about push fit airfix as well. They do take quite a while, so it could be another multi-episode kind of thing.
Yeah, we could do like it over a month, 2-week episode.
Yeah, because like there's other content we're looking to do will be sponsored by SolidWorks. So we're trying to figure out. We're probably going to make
SolidWorks.
One of the ideas that we have is to create our own programmable soundboard.
Yes,
it should be fun. There's a couple of kits that I found that you can buy, and then we just make casings for it.
Yeah. So I think what we were saying is we'd both do like a design of case or something and put the electronics and things into it on stream, so you guys get to see us actually model and see what we actually get paid to kind of do.
Yeah, we model stuff while on stream.
Yes.
We'll try to figure out the details on that, but yeah, push for airfix. We're also thinking of getting a fella named Eric Dad who 3D prints and designs his own airplanes.
Remote control airplanes, yeah. Absolutely unreal guy.
I'm going to drop him a message. I think he'll be on our next episode, and we'll chat to him about his airplanes, and we'll make some paper airplanes at the same time.
Yeah, I can't break them.
I'm sure you'll figure out a way
to be fair.
Origami.
Just be happy it was me that broke something first. I'm sure you're all going to have your next mistake soon enough.
I did break bits on here. You just didn't see it.
Yeah, you didn't do it live on streams, what you're saying.
I did break one last time, but it was not catastrophic.
Yeah.
But what do you think about these models, Jonny? Do you think you'd want to do another one at some point in the future?
Yes, definitely.
Because they do like tractors and cars with flywheels, and then they do clocks as well. They don't just do these. There's one really cool one that's it's like a camera thing where you turn it around and it flicks different images at a certain frame rate, and it actually projects it with a light. I think that's pretty cool.
I think there's potential for us to do some really cool projects together and on here, and I think we're going to have some fun builds.
Yeah, we just got to figure out what's fun to build and what's fun to watch for you guys as well.
Yeah, but I think definitely we'll get Eric on. Eric's a really cool guy. We obviously met him at SolidWorks 3D Experience World, whatever the hell we're calling it nowadays. And we'll see where we go from there. Who likes Kirby's sponsored hat?
It's not sponsored,
it was
gifted.
Gifted. Yeah, just like you.
Gifted. Or maybe one episode we can play video games.
Yeah, but I don't like when you just kick my ass for an hour.
No, we'll play something like Fall Guys.
Yeah, something easy.
Yeah, super easy.
Why is my hair such a mess as well? I've been stitched up today. I tell everyone.
What have you been doing today?
What have I been doing today? I made a Sunday roast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, yeah, you're going to pop round for a Sunday roast day, a 300-mile round trip.
Yeah,
No, each way even.
But yeah, because 3DX World is now a
online event,
virtual event, I reckon we should still get together.
No, I think we at least have a long weekend or something.
For the days that those conferences on. Because I've got those days off already, so might as well keep them.
Yeah, I haven't booked anything off, but I'm thinking maybe.
I was thinking I come up there for a couple of days, and then we can do something about an around world.
That would be cool, like an around the world, and we get all of the people we normally meet up with on 10-minute sections.
Yes.
Nice. I think that would be really cool. Let's make it happen.
I think we'll have to be together for that.
Probably, yeah. If we're in the same room, it'd make it a bit easier at least, and then we can at least just bring the guests in.
Yeah, like I said, I've got that time off already, so.
Yeah, remind me on. I'll forget. Okay. I'm off. I've got a week's holiday booked in 3 weeks from now, which I'm really looking forward to. I can't wait to.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Do one. You're always invited, but it's not the best time to be traveling.
Yeah, a friend of mine's getting married in Germany in 2 weeks, and the prices are so cheap, and I'm like, I could so go, but at the same time, it's not easy. It could easily just get cut off, and I won't get my money.
That's what we sort of said. The risk of it is we might not end up going yet, but we'll see for what it costs or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of this? So you reckon we'll build one of these again in the future? What do you think of this model?
Yes, I'd do another one. I'd definitely do another one.
How many bang holes out of 10?
How many bang holes out of 10? Yeah, I'd give it a good, difficulty or enjoyment?
What's the difference?
Enjoyment, I'd give it, I quite like stuff like this, so I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. Difficulty, I don't think it's as difficult as it had to be.
As we thought it would be.
I don't think the instructions were amazing. So I'd say probably a 6 bunghole out of 10 for difficulty.
So I'll give it a good 8 or 9.
For enjoyment or difficulty?
Enjoyment. I got quite bored when doing these tracks because they made all exactly the same, and you saw how many I had to make.
Yeah, I
everything was fun except the tracks.
Yeah.
So the tracks really brought it down, made it quite repetitive.
The thing that annoyed me about the tracks was the little pins you had to put in.
Yeah, you got to put in.
Have you got any kicking around? They're absolutely tiny. Yeah, that was not the best way of doing it.
So we got to put these little pins in different places. But difficulty, I'm going to give it a 5. I've built ones
now I feel like I've over-egged it.
No, it's because I've built models like these that have had no extructions. Basically, you had to find part 1 and part 1 attached to part 2, part 2 attached to part 3.
Yeah, exactly.
All you were given was a map of what each part was. All the parts didn't have numbers on them. That was really difficult. They weren't as complicated as this, but they were quite difficult.
It was more difficult to actually find the bits you needed.
Yeah. So with this, and the instructions and everything you're given, it is quite easy. It looks like it's going to be difficult, but it was much easier. I didn't need to use as much glue as I thought. Most of it attached without glue, unless you're Johnny and you break it.
Actually, no, I just reinforced the key component on mine. Let's get it right.
How did you snap it in the first place? Did it just...
I think it caught on something and I just went more power, basically.
More power.
Yeah, just push through the breakage.
I think it's a cool set. If you guys want to get one of your own, there's an affiliate link down below.
That helps me and Kirby out greatly. Buy one, have fun, take pictures, tag us in your media stuff. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Let's find that thing. Let's see if I can get it right again 2 times in a row.
He never gets it right.
I've got to find it first. It's your boy. There it is. Okay.
Right.
At least this time we lined up. If you guys want to give me a follow, I am. If you guys want to give me a follow, I am KJ Designs 365.
If you want to give me a follow and watch me do some stuff, at Castle Run Creations.
Yeah, you need to post more.
All right, dude. It's been a busy month, but yeah, I have got some stuff I'm waiting to post. Don't you worry. R2 updates, the lot is going on there soon.
Yeah. I've just did a cool video on how you can turn SolidWorks into night mode.
I know, dude. I am so going to do that at work because it gives me such a headache when it's on light mode.
It's so good. The next one I'm going to do is how to put your models into real view so that it kind of renders it. But you need a beefy graphics card for that. But
yeah, my work laptop won't take that.
I know.
My home one probably will.
Possibly. If you guys want to give us a follow online and see when we go live next, we are on Twitter. No, on Instagram
first.
Yeah, Instagram. On Instagram, we are at thecorepodcast.contact.
What about on Facebook?
We are at the Core Podcast. The O is a 0 in core. Twitter, we are at the _core podcast, and YouTube, we are just the Core Podcast. All you need to do is just find our faces.
Or our cool logo.
Or that logo over there.
Oh, bollocks. Either or.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's 2.
You don't get one on your side, mate. It's only for us top notchers.
Well, if you have fun. No, boom, 1. You want a duck? There's a duck.
Oh, no, let's get rid of the duck. I don't like the duck, mate. I'd rather pay however much it is that we have to pay. Do I owe you the cash for that as well? Remind me.
No, this was my month.
Was it? All right, good.
Yeah.
Oh, poo. I'm dropping balls all over.
I've kept mine safe. Well, cheers. That was a good build. That was good fun.
Chin chin.
Chin chin. Thank you for everybody that's come and join us tonight.
Always good to see a few familiar faces.
Yes. Next time hopefully we'll have a guest. If not, we'll figure out what we're gonna do.
Yep.
If you enjoy this content, please just
subscribe, support us.
Subscribe. Like it. If you don't like it, just please don't dislike it because that looks bad.
Yeah, at least just be courteous and share it or some stuff.
Yeah.
I've lost a file as well. Oh, there it is.
Well, since you
just ignore me.
Since you didn't invite me to Spain, I'm going to go fly to Spain on Flight Simulator.
I'm going to Portugal, mate, so I don't know where you're going.
One country over.
It's a big difference. Spain's got a lot of Rona.
I've got to change my flight plan. I've literally written out a flight plan for this.
Have you actually?
Yes. I've got like the runways and the airport codes that I'm going to be using and that.
Dude, very nice.
I've still got to figure out the waypoints they're going to travel along. Because then all I have to do is just take up, press the autopilot, and just go sit there, watch some TV for a few hours, come back, and then land it.
Basically, what you mean is you sit and watch scenery while having a few beverages.
Basically, like everything in the game, I've pretty much got worked out, and it's great and fun, except for landing. That's my problem.
Dude, it's actually tricky.
Probably about
I think I had the
8 out of 10 of my landings, I crash.
Yeah, it's not easy, man. I had the 2004 one. Taking off is an absolute piece of pee. Flying about, not too bad. As you can just autopilot the most of it. Landing, very difficult.
Very, very tricky.
Yeah.
But the visuals of it is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful. Well, that's a good point to leave it there.
Yep.
Thank you very much for joining us. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys would want to build one of these yourselves at some point. Hopefully we'll build one in the future. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Whoop,
Bye.
whoop. Bye.